So everyone loves JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I mean, I think that's why you are here right now, to watch this JoJo video. And if you are not a JoJo fan, I don't know, this video is not for you. This video contains a lot of spoilers about the stand and just the whole part 3 in general. So when I finished Stardust Crusaders, I actually thought these stands are cool. I loved Hamon, I really loved, but the stands are cool. There are a lot of different types, and of course you can sell figurines from JoJo's about stands, and you can do this with Hamon. So when I finished JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3 Stardust Crusaders, I realized there are a lot of different kind of stands there, which is very cool. I really love most of them, but there's a few when I am just, okay, that's basically nothing. I think everyone thinking about this when watching an anime, that these powers are so cool, I really want to use them in real life too. Oh my god, Naruto can use Kagebunshin and Rasengan and they can walk on walls. This is so cool, I really want to use this power in real life. And JoJo is no exception. There are a lot of stands that you can use in real life to help your life, to help others, to help, I don't know, just basically help. So today I'm going to do the top 10 stands from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3 what you can use in real life. Warning, this video contains spoiler about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3 Stardust Crusaders, so it's only watch if you watched the part already. If not, then go watch it. It will be boring. But at least you can watch this video after you watch the JoJo. But a quick note here, these stands are not for killing. This is basically just everyday life living, not to kill anyone, not to hurt anyone, not any kind of crime. So you can't hurt anyone with this stance. And the other thing I wanted to mention is I really don't like Stardust Crusaders. It was basically the most boring thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It was 48 episodes and the last 4 was good. Only Dio was the cool character in this whole anime. The other ones were just here. So yeah, let's start this video with the number 10. So the stand of the best JoJo is basically not for killing. JoJo's stand is for gaining information from others and from other part of the world. It's clearly not the strongest stand, but you really need just a TV or a camera and you can get any information from the world, and which is very, very powerful if you think about this. Especially nowadays when there's a lot of information going around, but you can get any kind of information for the cost of the camera, so I think it's very good. And if you don't want to get information, which is very weird, then you can just use it to be Spider-Man. Imagine, you don't have a lot of money. I think for me and some of you don't really need to imagine this, but you want a really, really good car. So what you do, you buy a really cheap one, you buy the cheapest car possible, and with this stand you can turn it into the dream of your car, the car of your dream. And it's not just you can create a very good car, it can actually go up cliffs and any kind of wall, which is very useful. You can actually save time and money with this stand, and basically this is what we want nowadays. You don't like your face? That's absolutely okay. With Knum. Yeah, Knum. With Knum you can actually transform your whole face into someone else's. And your voice too. You don't have to buy creams, you don't have to buy other expensive stuff to look young and fresh. You can just use Knum and basically you are good there. But after I thought a little, I realized this stand is basically just an Uber version of Yellow Temperance. So while Knum can only transform your face, Yellow Temperance can transform your whole body and voice, and it gives you perfect protection from anyone and everyone. Yes, you can kill people with it, but basically you can kill someone with a car or with vines. So let's just move on to the next stand. High Priestess is basically the Swiss Army knife of stand, which is very weird to say, but basically that's what it is. It can transform into anything, any kind of object. It can be a mug, a harpoon, a wall. So if you can find your PlayStation controller, you can just transform it into a PlayStation controller, and you can play PlayStation games with your PlayStation controller. So yeah, I think you get why this stand is really good, why it is so very helpful in real life. Iggy is not my favorite character, but the fool gave me an idea. So we all know Naruto, right? So there's a jutsu called Kagebunshin no Jutsu or Shadow Clone Jutsu, and as the name suggests, you can create shadow clones of yourself. A billion times. But there is a similar kind of jutsu in Naruto, which called Tsunabunshin no Jutsu, or Sand Clone Jutsu. Obviously the same thing, but with sand and not its shadow. So when he used his stand to replicate Dio and talk his voice, I thought, oh my god, this is basically a Tsunabunshin, which is wow! So if you ever thought about what would you do if you had Kagebunshin, then there you are, this is the fool, and you can create your own sand clones with it. Atum T. Darby's stand is a really weird one. So his main power to stole souls like his brothers, but it has a different kind of usage, which is more better in real life than just stealing and keeping people's soul. Which is, of course, you can read the other people's soul, which is, oh my god, I can't say how much I like this stand. Oh my god, and it looks cool. It's oh my god. You just need to ask the right question and then you can read his soul, yes or no. Basically, that's it. Only a yes or no, but it's better than nothing, obviously. So when you use Atum, people can't lie. They just can't lie to you. Obviously, this is 100% accurate. And you know what other thing is 100% accurate? Totoshi! Have you ever watched or heard about Mirai Nikki? If yes, then probably you already know what is this stand. If not, then let me quick tell you about Mirai Nikki. So in this anime there are 12 people who have diaries that can show you the future. This is why it's called Mirai Nikki. And as we know, those can actually predict the future, and it's 100% accurate because it's fate, and you can't mess with fate, right? Basically, you can't mess with fate because the fandom will kill you. And there's no way you can change fate, and if you watch Mirai Nikki and was, oh my god, this is so cool, there is a future diary that can show me the future, this is so cool, probably I'm gonna die if I have one, but oh my god, I need one! And yeah, this is your stand. By the way, Atom was really close to the third place, but I don't know why it's thought win this. I really don't know why. It's basically the same level. One can predict the future, one can predict one other's soul, but not predict, but you get the point, okay? So let's just move on to the next stand, which is Hierophant Green! Hierophant Green is the second, and what he can do, he shoots rocks and controls people and basically finds stuff for you. And firstly, I placed Hierophant Green for the 5th place, I think, but then something happened. A little story time. So during the summer, me and my family went to Lake Balaton to do SUP or SUP, I don't know how to call it. And if you don't know, SUP or SUP is basically just surf, but you standing on a board and paddling. It was really fun, I recommend it. It was actually basically really fun. I enjoyed it, it was very nice, but the wind was very crazy that day. But my brother thought it's gonna be a good idea to bring his GoPro, because oh my god, it's so cool, it's waterproof, there's nothing wrong. Obviously, it was a good idea, by the way. And I was the one who took photos, because I don't know why, I just took the photos. And once I realized, I lost it. Basically, I have no idea how I lost it, because it was in this bracelet mode. You know, I really don't have any idea how I lost it, but if you ever was at Lake Balaton, you know it's not a clear water, it's basically just mud and water and mud and water, that's all, and some weed, that's the whole Balaton, by the way. So we searched for almost 10 minutes, and then we couldn't find it. Oh, so if you find a GoPro in Lake Balaton, then please contact us, because it's basically ours. If it's yellow, then it's probably ours. It was, I don't know, 1 month ago. It won't work, but maybe we can just save our photos somehow, I have no idea. So after this event I realized Hierophant Green is very helpful if you want to find a GoPro in Lake Balaton. Yeah, that's why it's on the 2nd place and not the 5th or the 6th. But now, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the number 1 stand from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3, Stardust Crusaders. So as I said, the only thing what was good in this part is Dio and his word. I mean...
The world. 時は止まった。貴様、早く持ってこい。キャビンアテンダントがファーストクラスの客に酒とキャビアをサービスするようにな。
I think I don't need to say anything about it because it can fucking stop time! And it's not just, okay, you can stop time for 5 seconds, that's so cool. No, it depends on the user. Because Dio himself basically evolved this power during the show, and he said that, I think, half year ago, he could only stop time for a moment, but then it just turns into 10 seconds, which is basically enough for anything, and I think Dio lost because he was an egocentric asshole, but I still love Dio and the world. As I said, this is the only 4 episode, which was very interesting and very fun. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is it, the world. He's the first because he gained it. Oh my god, I love this stand. So yeah, basically that's all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you do, then like and subscribe, and comment down below what is your favorite stand and what stand would you use in real life, and why, and how did you like part 3, because as I said, 48 episodes and the last 4 was good. What happened to you, Araki? But it's okay, because in part 4 everything changed when the Fire Nation attacks. No, when Josuke Stand, what the fuck? But no worries, because in part 4 Araki gained back his writing skill and he can write new things and not just repetitive shit over and over again. So obviously I'm going to do a part 4 and a part 5 about this kind of things, which is the best stand from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in real life, but you can use in real life. So yeah, basically this is the end. Hope you enjoyed it. I said it already, I don't care. Like and subscribe, comment, you know, always the same. So have a nice day and goodbye.